What's up, all you guys? We got David Smith, David Hyden, Paul Hicks, Troy Brown, Nick Wolfenbarger. We're waiting for Dalton Pearl and Gaige Mcmanis to join the phone tonight. We want to go ahead and get it kicked off while we wait for the two new up-and-coming athletes to get on this call to talk about a match they have upcoming against each other. Let's go ahead and kick it off with our hometown favorite, Corey West versus Alex. Y'all can't have both of y'all's volume on. The mic can't, it's gonna reverb.
Right.
But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and talk about how y'all feel. We all watched it, David, Matt, and I watched it at David's house. And man, personally, real quick, I'm very proud of Corey. I thought he did excellent. If he didn't have to pull 15 matches, you know,
yeah, that was kind of outrageous how that worked out.
Yeah, I mean, and I really don't think that downside ref was a good ref. I think he was kind of fucking free a little bit, but who knows? But yeah, I mean, outside of that, I think Corey's right there, maybe 3-4 years away from Levon. He's a possible person that could potentially beat him one day.
I agree. Yeah.
And then the Devin versus Levon. I mean, I think if Devin didn't get hurt in round 2, maybe something could have happened, but it's all here today.
I don't think he could have turned it around as far as winning, but I do think that he probably could have stopped him a few more times and probably got, I mean, I don't know, a few between the fouls and calls and stuff, he might have got a pin eventually, you know, but especially with, like I said, if he wouldn't have got injured, you know, because he did slow him down, but I mean, I may be just completely wrong, obviously, but
Levon might have just like slowed down enough to get another harder hit in there.
Yeah,
it just didn't look like he could slow him down.
No, no, like I said, that what was it, the first round when he did the King's move, you know, he actually stopped him at the pad, which I'm sure Levon was probably studying him, you know, but by the second round, man, the way he pulled through Devin, you know, it's just really hard to tell, you know, especially with him getting hurt. You know, what could have happened if he didn't, you know, would the calls been about like Corey West's match, you know, where they had to keep pulling, you know, he might have tired him out a little bit, but I don't know, kind of my opinion.
Yeah, it's a.
I don't think, I mean, obviously, I don't think he could have won, but I think it could have won a little differently if he wouldn't have got hurt.
What do you think, David? David, Double D in the evening.
What do you think, Hyden?
Well, I had my money on Devin. That's why, or are we on Solo and Corey?
No, let's go to Devin and Levon.
I didn't give a damn about any match except the Devin match. And I was disappointed in all ways. I just feel like, you know, my hand's been forced. I have to step up and fill those shoes that Devin's just can't handle, you know. So that's where I'm at with that.
That's the spirit.
It can only be one.
Yeah. And he's on his way through all of you.
Yeah. Paul, Troy, y'all got any thoughts on that?
Well, I thought, you know, I really thought Devin would be able to do a little more. Of course, like say he got injured. So, you know, and the stop at the pad, I mean, is that really a stop? I mean,
Yeah.
like, you know, it's so quick, man. And I mean, he did stop him. I gave him that, but it was like just for a second, man. It's like, and then I thought, well, maybe round 2, maybe he'll, you know, because Devin is a master at figuring out what to do next. And when he went in round 2 and he got stretched out, I was like, oh, that ain't good. And then when he went inside, I was like, oh, he's got to be hurt, you know, because he don't go inside like that. I mean, not against, and you know, he can't hold Devin. on the inside like that. The only way that I seen him stopping him was in a King's move and pronating through his hand, and he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. He didn't have the power, and it's not nothing against Devin because I love him to death, but Levon's a beast.
And the question is was Levon even using all of his power? You know, like how sometimes you just get gauge it and you're just like, oh, okay.
I don't think he was. I'll just be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, he was so strong. You know, and then when Devin went full in, trying to on the inside as tight as he could get, Devin's just looking at him. I mean, Levon's just looking at him like,
yeah,
that it? I thought,
Yeah.
oh, shit. Just rolled his whole body over. I'm like, oh my God. At that point, I knew, you know, it was over.
That thing again. I dropped the move.
What you think, Troy?
On accident.
Devin, man, he was playing the game. He was working Levon, but Levon was too smart. He just let him do whatever and wasn't fighting it. And he tried. The strength gap was just too much.
What do you think about Corey West? I thought Corey West looked like the strongest puller, to be honest.
Corey
I
does.
really think that could have went.
Oh, not home.
Or
Troy got robbed on that. Just like
Push the DVD button.
I think they're messing. I think they're messing. The best were messing with him.
then put it back in. Hey, what's up, homies?
Look at you, man.
You tell us.
Right.
I'm slowly figuring this shit out.
We're still waiting on Gaige. Where does Gaige work?
Hell, I don't know. He video called me today. Well, I say video called. He just called me online, told me about it. You're gonna have to wait. I'm talking. But he like video called me, and I was like, he told me about his MRI and stuff, and so I don't know.
What MRI? What does that mean? You got some booger sugar? You ain't shit.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Let's have Gaige talk.
let's go get an ice cream. Let's go get
Hell, I'm not entirely for sure.
What up, Gaige?
Okay. I mean, whatever, but I don't know where he's at. But
How the fuck did he let Shane Goomerman or Gooberbutt hurt him?
oh, shit, hell, I don't.
was it during the
I
match
don't know.
or was it in the
I don't know.
after pool?
After pool?
He better say after.
We can't hear you, Gaige.
Where is he at? Is he on there?
Yeah, he's on. He's just not connected to the
Yeah.
audio.
Yeah. Just needs video. Just needs Where the fuck are you at, Nick?
You gotta slide over.
My
No,
video's on.
I see you, homie. But where are you at?
Oh, I'm in the truck.
You all right, Paul?
Gaige.
What's up, guys?
What's up,
Where you
Troy?
at, Gaige? Tell us what's going on. Tell us how you're planning on wrecking Dalton this ninth.
Lefty.
I hope so. I think so.
Where's
Hell
your
yeah.
sling at?
There he is.
No, I'm a big boy. I don't think I need a sling.
Dude, what happened at your work? Where do you work at?
No, I can't really tell too much about that. We just had an incident. Something to take care of. It's all good.
He a drug dealer, boys.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, I'm a
Yeah,
service
yeah,
tech.
yeah.
I work on semis.
Yeah,
Nice,
raise
nice.
that temple level. Where my money. Hey, so before y'all came on, Dalton and Gaige, we kind of talked about Corey West and Devin and Levon. Y'all got any insider thoughts? And then we're going to move into y'all's little upcoming debut.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Irakli's fucking awesome. That was cool.
Rackley.
Irakli's awesome. I just want to say that. I
He's
didn't
going to
think
beat
that was gonna happen.
Marcio. I called it. I said he's going to crush Marcio. Didn't we,
I
David?
knew it
Oh,
was
we
gonna be
knew it.
Marcio.
We knew it.
I just knew it was, and it was the Irakli show, and that was pretty cool. Good on him. That just goes to show how strong Toddzilla is. Shout out, my guy. I love him.
Indeed.
But Corey's incredible. I thought Corey looked super strong. I mean, it was awesome to see him go out there and show out like that. And really, I mean, I was proud of him. It was awesome to see for sure. Alex is a beast too, man. I mean, I want to see that one again for sure. A little more prep time.
Yeah,
And
that was
Levon's just that blew my mind. Levon's a savage.
yeah.
Levon's a bitch.
Oh,
Hey, he might be, but he's a strong bitch.
He's
Yeah,
strong.
He is very strong.
he might be, but I mean, who the fuck puts 30 years in and then 6 years in? Like, screw all that bullshit. Like,
What do you mean? What do you mean? Elaborate for the children that don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, he's not even a real
person.
person. He's not even a real person. Let's be real.
Tell him what he's a
What do you
Like,
He's not
mean?
even a real
No,
person.
I know.
Bro, y'all know he eats like a carton of eggs, some cheesecake.
Yeah.
He eats
Yeah.
a lot.
Mixed in with that shit they give to pit bulls to make their heads grow.
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
He's got a forehead on him.
Okay, so I get it. I watched Josh Wood straight up side pressure, put, him and Sam Tipton, like the time you put in, you got some crazy ass bones, crazy ass tendons. That takes time. And I'm actually giving credit to y'all when I say 6 years is a bunch of, that's like me coming in doing steroids and having MRIs left and right, and then coming in being able to beat Josh Wood or Sam Tipton or somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's
You hear that, Troy? When
Yeah.
you beat me, it's bullshit.
I just
You don't deserve it.
I just
But I've
think
been
it's a
eating
little
pasta.
over exaggerated. Like Devin's the fucking. Don't get me wrong. There are people out there that just naturally strong. I've seen them, but there's something didn't feel right.
I'm pretty sure Levon's natural. I'm pretty sure he's natural.
Levon?
Yeah.
I'm
Which
pretty
one?
sure.
Which one?
Just because he's fat or because
Yeah.
I'm on them
Yeah,
gummy
dude.
bears. I'm on them gummy bears.
Are you
all
serious?
the gummy bears? Oh, okay.
I've been in arm wrestling forever. He's the most natural 33-year-old arm wrestler ever. Now, if you want to talk about on some roids, that 24-year-old Zurov or whatever, that's
Correctly.
a
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Oh, you talking about that other guy, the one with all the dots all over his arm?
Yeah, those are called
Around-
steroid
around-
rejection sites.
Yeah.
Because his butt's done hardened up too hard from all the other shit. It's calloused
Yeah,
over.
those dudes are juiced, man. It's ridiculous. And they just walk around like they're not on everything.
There's
they're
reasonable
hard to
levels,
stop.
and they're not
Fucking-
keeping it reasonable. They're gonna hurt their health. You need to keep it in a nice healthy range.
I
And then,
fucking
like,
think all of it. I think it's all stupid.
But they will have a cool trophy display.
For sure. The awesome one. The awesome one.
I mean, I think
Okay.
it's correct for anybody over the age of 40 to make sure that they're in good health and checking in with their doctor. But I think when you got
Sure.
these young guys who already have high testosterone levels, like let's triple that shit.
Look at Hermes Gasparini. That you can't tell me that dude's not on everything.
He's on everything for sure.
He's
Dave,
got
you only
like a bull
say that
terrier
comment
face.
because you're so much closer to 40 than you are to 18. So of course you advocate for that TRT, total
Bro-
test placement therapy.
Bro, when I turn 40, I am gonna be so big. So
Is that what you've been telling yourself your whole life? God, when I turn 40, it's time.
Well, hey, when I turn 40, I'm getting my blood work, and if they're saying, hey, you're a little low, I'm saying let's get it flowing. What's up?
I hope they say you got too much and gotta give you some estrogen or some shit.
That would suck.
Line him out a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm already
borderline
bald.
psychopath or some shit.
Now that, I can see that.
I love the fact that like most of like all of us are probably always unless anybody does steroids, most of us are going to be the same size that we are for forever. The only thing that's going to happen.
I went on a cruise. Let me explain something. I went on a cruise like a couple of years ago. I gained 40 pounds on that cruise.
Oh my god.
I weighed like, well, not on the cruise, but like in 2 weeks, I weighed 242 like a year ago.
It's a happy weight.
Oh yeah.
So speak for yourself and your other fellas, but I can go up and I can go anywhere besides down, obviously, because.
How much are you and Dalton and Gaige going to be weighing for this match? Is this an open weight match or what?
I weigh 171 tonight.
Well, yesterday, either yesterday or day before, I weighed in butt ass naked 163. So.
Okay. So it's
But
the same weight.
I mean, I can climb. Don't get me wrong, but climbing and weight is. I mean, you got water weight, muscle weight. You've got actually bone density, all that kind of measured in. And I was like,
man.
God, David weighed in before looking like Neo from the Matrix, and still was under.
Yeah.
Big ass.
Dude, I'm trying to get to 176 for this tournament, but I've down about 4 boxes of cookies, and I'm still it's going right through me. So
do you want to make 176? You need to Walmart and purchase one of those chest vest plate things. There you go.
Wear it in.
hey, David.
Like David, I would probably be about 300 pounds in like 6 weeks.
Yeah, David, listen. In the matches against Travis Bentley, like I wore that fucking tank top, and I was like, oh my God, I got man tits. I was like, oh shit, I gotta quit wearing that dumb shit if I'm gonna try to gain weight for a match.
Are you doing any incline bench? You doing decline? Working the chest good with the flies?
Just straight up Devin Larrett's workouts.
Yeah, I only do arms too. I started bench, but I started back up.
He's doing the old pec deck motion. He's like, I don't even do that shit.
Who's taller, you or Dalton?
Dalton, are you going to show up?
Show up for what, homie?
July 9th.
Hell yeah, I'm going to show up.
I've heard this shit before. I'm just.
No, don't go shut up.
Who wants it more?
Not from you, just an opponent.
Yeah, we've been here before. We've been here before.
The nameless
This
warrior.
ain't our first rodeo.
Oh damn. Yeah, no, I'm gonna show up because July
Dalton
9th.
be there.
Like, I mean, obviously, I'm looking forward to seeing Gaige, but I'm also looking forward to seeing all that. I'm single, guys, so I'm looking forward to seeing all that, like, spare ass there.
Is there going to be
What are you
women there? I did
talking
not know
about?
about this.
Spare.
Most classic
You
cars
said
don't have
spare.
spare tires.
I haven't seen a woman in a while.
They're going to find
shit. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. She's
It's
going to be
pretty
like,
dry around here.
yeah, she's going to be like, you got a gut, but you got some fucking arms, homie.
That's what I'm talking about.
Listen, that's why you go with the tank tee like Gaige is wearing. Like, we discussed this. You look great, top up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
Just keep the shit on. You know?
Arm wrestlers, we all look good with our shirts on. Our shirts on.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, shit. Hell, I'm excited for it because, that tournament is going to be something that's going to contradict what was opposed to us, what was the original idea. But, Michael Todd's got his thing going on. You got the entire world having their own tournaments and stuff. And, like, if we can put on a fucking show July the 9th, and that's something that can be heard, above all the other competitions that's going on this special holiday. I mean, it's going to be crazy cool if we can get an even better foot in the door as far as who we are. Thanks to Josh Wood, Sam Tipton, David Smith, all of us competitors. It's going to be crazy cool.
I mean, I honestly think that Dalton and Gaige, you guys, other than myself, I think us three are the most. We haven't seen Josh Wood in a while get animated, but he used to get pretty animated back in the day. I think we're the wildest
What are you
arm
talking
wrestlers
about?
out there. So
Look at that. You can't get any more animated than I'm a fucking Dragon Ball Z character.
well, let's see you on the table,
Like
homie.
Vegeta over there.
You can't get any more animated.
Predictions.
That's great. Hey, at this last pool, when he went up against Nick, where the fuck is Nick and his cousin? Like,
We're losing you,
threw
Dalton.
up. I was watching Mr. Wood. I was like, oh, that shit's about to break.
Me?
Yeah, I was
Rich?
like, yeah.
I pinned his ass, didn't I?
Yeah, you did, and that scared the shit out of me. I was like, but that was some crazy cool shit. So
yeah, my buddy Matt can't. Matt he pulled Jacob. We were practicing last night, and so I've been setting up and like kind of catching low, and he pinned me. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" So then I capped. He hits, and then I'm rolling, boys.
Oh, you're rolling out.
yeah,
Troy better be lucky I ain't coming. Troy.
I can't open your ass.
Prediction.
I know, look, I'm showing you what it's gonna look like. This is me, man. Broken. I can't get any broker. If I was broken back anymore, they'd put me in that movie Brokeback Mountain. Like,
Oh,
No.
Damn it.
he didn't fall. I was like, what the hell?
He just
We
went.
just put arm wrestling uncensored on. David Kotlow and his army of human
Yeah, for
centipede
sure.
rainbows.
yeah, I promise that'd probably be a better film. Imagine big old Troy just no, don't. That's nasty.
We got predictions on who do we think
Fucking
got it?
Green Mile.
Do we think
can you
Dalton's got it?
imagine? Can you imagine if Troy gripped up with that big ass hand of his? If he gripped up with you, and he had the sex eyes looking as
He just
he's
thank
gripped up
God
with
he's not a
everybody.
prostate doctor.
Oh God! Why we keep going uncensored? David Kotlow is not here. We invited him. He is not here.
You
Thank
did
God he's not a
invite
gynecologist because every time our wives go get checked, they cheat.
Hey, me and David, we got a meeting on November 5th in Houston.
Yes,
David,
David
Kotlow.
David Kotlow. Right hand.
Bro, Waylon
smoke
Phillips
in it.
was cracking them. Damon
Oh.
Ransom was cracking them.
David's gonna
That's
get
gonna be easy money. You
crushed.
gotta put some money on that.
crushed. Cal tells him crushed.
What'd you say, Josh?
Dalton, Gaige, we only got so much time. Who's gonna
Yeah.
win between you two?
Hell,
I think I got it.
What makes
I
you
got,
think?
I got my spot. If I can get to my spot, I think it's over. But Dalton's no fucking joke. I felt
Dalton, didn't you beat Jeremy?
after
I think
yeah,
he
after
beat
pulls
him
are always something different. Like
No, Jeremy
Okay, so-
Goza.
Yeah,
Oh,
he beat
yeah.
him right, I think, and Jeremy got him left.
Right hand.
he got me left. You know, I always say this. I mean, it's a very true point. When you have ground zero, the moment that something goes to the other opponents, like if you get 1 inch to the other, like if I'm going up against somebody and he gets 1 inch to his side of the table, then we're going to be checking something. But I honestly think that if we go, wrist to wrist, it's going to be tough. But if I can open, like, we're going to have some troubles there. He's going to have some troubles there.
And I think, and Dalton, I think I really agree. I think what happened was we both had spots that we were real close in together. Like we had spots where it just one little movement changed the whole, where we were going, changed the whole
That's right.
direction of the match. If I got a little more cup, then I was able to get a little more off of you. But if you had a little more in my hand, it was a different story. We're so close. And I think that we developed a little more respect for one another. And I think it's going to be a pretty damn good match. I think it's going to be fun.
Who's got
I
the
do too.
faster hit? And then I want to do predictions.
I think that I think I really like guys to hit me. That sounds weird. I feel like I'm never the first one to hit. I'm so slow, but I catch really good.
Oh, we heard.
That's- That right there is going to make that match a lot easier on Dalton. I can tell you that. That slow start, you're going to have a better chance of hitting him than you are slow starting.
You want
Yeah,
to
that's
Once the
And
locomotive
another
gets
thing,
going,
if y'all are doing best of 6 rounds, dude, you better start working on some stamina because Dalton is just freaking insane with his stamina. He can just keep going and going and going and feel like he's not even been arm wrestling.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not picking favorites here at all because you know
I think my
Dalton-
stamina is pretty good too, though.
Troy has told me before that Dalton, it was like 2-3 months ago, he was like, yeah, Dalton came over and trained, and he said he got me in a hook, and if Dalton gets you close to the pad and the hook, he's going to pin you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's right.
he was pinning
I'm
me
looking
in
forward
after
to it.
practice.
I think this is a better opponent for you than Jeremy Goza, though.
This
Oh,
is
that's
a
all.
way more worthy
Yes,
opponent.
yes.
Way more worthy for you,
I think
Gaige.
it's
This
gonna
is
be a
the
really good
Everest
meet.
here, Dalton Pearl. I believe.
There's
I'm
just
looking
a,
for- I'm
there's just
looking
a lot
forward to
more
it.
people that I respect in arm wrestling, in their opinion, talk highly about Dalton versus, I know a lot of people don't know Jeremy, but he kind of has an attitude problem,
Jeremy,
which is
who?
fine. But like I said, Troy and Joel, they told me that Dalton is at a certain level. I respect their opinion. So I think it's just a better spot for Gaige to be going to find where he's at.
And look, at the end of the day, I have a lot of respect for the dude. Like, I felt him. I know he's no joke, and I know that was practice, and it's going to be a completely different thing when we were up there actually competing with one another. But I'm super excited, and I got a lot of respect for him, and I know he's strong, and I know it's going to be a dogfight. You know, I'm not going to go out there and smoke him. I know that.
100%.
I expect the dogfight. Yeah, I don't know where
I
it's
know
gonna
I'm
go.
not going to. There's no. I don't think it's going to be 4-0 either way. I don't.
But I do. Y'all have to remember, guys. Dalton, can you beat Joel
Can I beat Joe
in a dogfight?
in a dog fight? I don't know. I ain't never been there with him.
He did. Gaige beat Joe in a dogfight. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
Hey.
y'all say it's stamina,
Yeah.
but he beat Joe in a dogfight.
Hey, I'm just
He's
gonna say
last-
this. Just here lately, just from practices and stuff, and Troy might be able to back me up on this, but Joel just hadn't been quite himself from the time I started. I mean, I don't know if that weight cut is, cutting down to the lower class is really kicking his ass or what, but I
Well,
really think he's
Yeah.
lost quite a bit.
also when we go down there, and I'm not trying to step in, I do know the difference between competition, like it's a ready go type situation. Like I might be able to go down there, pull like I pull up against you, Nick, or whoever. That's why I love after pulls, is because like when you grip up and it's a slow, smooth movement, I might have the strength to get it to my side of the table, not with Troy, obviously. Piss off, Troy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But I might, whenever it's a slow, smooth start, that 1 inch is like, it may be able to be gained because I'm used to training slow and smooth. Whereas, I've talked to weight builders and bodybuilders and cardiovascular, like runners and everything, sprinters, that your muscles react differently in whether it be fast or slow. So like everybody that trains hits, their muscles are going to react different. And if they can get that 1 inch to their side, they've got that connection. And then when everything actually starts moving into a slow movement, after that hit, that's why I never underestimate anybody, because I could take and lift. I could sit there and pronate 100 pounds and a guy could pronate 50 pounds. But if he is like pronating that 50 pounds at a hit, where he's dropping it at, 1 foot, let's say he drops it 1 foot, 50 pounds now turns into, 150 pounds by the time it connects, for whether it be just 1 second or 2 seconds or whatever it may be, but his muscles are developing that memory to, connect to that. So you never know with it. I love slow pull, and I'm waiting for my bones, tendons to get prepared for quick hits. So you never know. I mean, you can't measure strength or technique when it's that damn close to me and to me and Joel, or to me and Dawson. If we get up there and slow pull, I slow pull Joel or whatever, I might have the little bit of strength on him or whatever. I'm not saying I do. I'm just saying if I did. But when it comes to like ready to go, I'm not entirely sure what it would measure to. So
let's get predictions, Josh. Go around the room here.
My prediction between Gaige and Dalton, best of 5.
Yep, best of 6.
That's a 6.
With the silver bullet of victory.
Yep,
Left-handed or right?
left-handed.
Isn't your better arm left-handed, Gaige?
Right now, it's kind of hard to say.
Why?
I don't know. I feel that they're pretty even.
Yeah, see, I feel like that's Dalton's only downfall is his left's a little bit far behind his right.
I got Gaige left-handed for the win. Even though Dalton's my homeboy. I got predictions. I got Gaige for the win.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest. It's a really tough one for me to pick. In my heart, I feel like if Dalton gets the top row, which I've seen him do, it could be a really long day for Gaige. But if Gaige makes enough counters, like say they're in the strap and he hooks him or catches him a couple of times, I don't know, man. I see maybe a 3-3, maybe it depending on who catches who first. Like if Gaige starts out out the gate and then Dalton comes back, Dalton wins that 7th round.
Not about his top roll. He's got one now.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about is Dalton's top roll. I know he has a good hook. Man, I like Gaige too. Y'all put me in a bad spot.
Don't be a wuss.
No feelings, man.
Man, I'm just gonna be honest, man. I think it's gonna be like 3-3, and Dalton probably taking it for the victory on the 7th round.
Boudreaux, come here. Well,
yeah, I don't know where I don't see his hand and wrist collapsing, but I mean, hell, I could be wrong, but I got all those other matches wrong. So, who else is on here? Paul Hicks.
Yeah, man. You know, we're talking about September. We're talking 3 months.
Talking about July 9th.
Oh, July 9th. Oh, you talking about Emina?
yeah.
We're having a Supermatch.
Paul?
Oh, they doing this at Mina.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This is going to be a starter to start off the tournament.
Okay, so, man, they're both really strong.
You're on mute, Paul.
I think that Dalton is going to win it, man. But I think it's going to be a fight. I think it'll go 3-3 or